Good morning, Dragons. I'm Mr. Salerno, and this is Flame, and we want to welcome you to the news of Camelot. Today's Tuesday, May 5th, 2020, and a quick look at today's weather, Flame. It's a lot chillier today than it was yesterday, Dragons. High of only about 54 degrees. You might wake up and it rains a little bit, then it takes a break, and then it might rain again later this evening. So just be careful and stay dry. And that brings us to this day in history. And we're going to go all the way back to May 5th, 1862. And the country that is south to the United States is Mexico. And they had a very important day right here. Here's Mexico. And on May 5th, 1862, Mexico fought in the Battle of Puebla. And they defeated France in this battle. So France, over here, they tried to defeat Mexico in this particular battle, but Mexico turned them aside. And France at the time was a major world power, and they wanted to expand their power to different territories and lands throughout the globe, but Mexico turned them away. And we celebrate this. This is actually a holiday, Cinco de Mayo, that was brought about by an American president, Franklin Roosevelt, and he wanted to improve relations with our allies to the south at the time, and so we have a holiday called Cinco de Mayo. It is not Mexican Independence Day. Mexican Independence Day is in September, but this holiday is sometimes celebrated in the United States. It can be celebrated in Mexico. It's actually expanding to other countries around the world, and based off of our research, it's actually celebrated the most in California, which is kind of cool. So whether or not you celebrate Cinco de Mayo or you just appreciate the history, just know that at the time in 1862, when different countries were trying to make their territories larger, Mexico turned aside France. They weren't supposed to win this particular battle. France was a much bigger army, much stronger, they had more experience, but Mexico turned them away. Thought that was pretty cool. We don't have any birthdays in the birthday box today, Dragons, but Mr. Salerno has one special birthday that he wants to announce, and that's to Mom. You might know that Leanie sends us wash your paw stickers and different advice on how to handle opossums if they come into your yard. So a very special happy birthday to my mom. Happy birthday, Mom. But we can still check the mail, and let's see what it has. We got a letter. It says, "Dear Flame, how are you? May I have an original copy of Diary of a Wimpy Kid? Thanks a lot. Julian Munoz Bordado in 4th grade." You got it, Julian. So, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, first original. You can get the second copy. We've delivered some of those. Roderick Rules. And we still have a couple copies of Because of Winn-Dixie. Just let us know, Dragons. We will be looking for Dragons that want copies of these materials, or you can just write us. We appreciate Julian writing us and letting us know how he's doing. We want to hear from you. We want to know if there's something going on, and we would be happy to read it on the air. Miss Flaherty wrote us. Let's see what Miss Flaherty has to say. "Hi, Dragons. I have a fun project for you. You'll need a few supplies, but if you love nature, crafts, or finding opportunities to observe, this is for you. And after all, who doesn't love bird feeders? Lots of love, Miss Flaherty." And Flame and I love bird feeders. And we did a little research, did a little digging. We previewed this letter from Miss Flaherty. And we're going to make some bird feeders today, Dragons. And right here, we wrote the different supplies that you might need, and we did a little preparing for the show. Flame got this together. We were very excited. All right, so we're going to show you the supplies that we have to make homemade bird feeders. First, you need some either paper towel rolls or some toilet paper rolls, not with the paper on it, but just the cardboard part. Right? You need something to spread peanut butter with. And if you're allergic to peanut butter, you can still use sunflower butter. That's okay. So if you have allergies, don't take chances. You can use sunflower butter, But Flame does not have allergies, so we're going to use peanut butter. I've got this nice tray here that I'm going to use in a moment. I've got a piece of string. That's optional. You don't need a piece of string, but you do need sunflowers, right? Now, off of Flame's left shoulder is a huge bag of sunflower seeds, and you know that Flame loves watching birds, so we're going to make a homemade bird feeder. All right, so watch this. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a big scoop of peanut butter, just like this. And I'm going to take a paper towel roll, and I'm going to spread it all along the paper towel roll, just like this. And it's almost like a glue. Birds, they can eat this. It's okay. Not the paper towel roll, but if they get a little piece of it stuck in their beak, that's not a problem. Don't worry, because if they do spit it out or they do eat it, it's biodegradable and it's safe, right? So you don't want to put styrofoam. That's no good. But cardboard, these little paper towel rolls, that's fine. All right, so I got an ooey gooey sticky mess right here. And now I'm going to take my sunflower seeds. And I had made a cup of sunflower seeds in advance before the show. I think that's pretty good, right, Flame? So I'll put that over there. So I'm going to take my sunflower seeds, right, and I'm going to pour it in my plate or my tray, just like this. All right, I got a lot here. All right, so I put it in my plate or in my tray, and I'm just going to roll it, just like this, and see if the sunflower seeds stick to the peanut butter, right? Oh my gosh, they do, Flame. This is so exciting. All right, so now, guess what the next step is? You want to guess? That's it! Now, if you have a tree that maybe is in your front yard or your backyard, all you have to do is put the branch right through, and you've got a bird feeder. If not, oh boy, Flame, I'm sticky. You might have to help me. Can you hold this tray for a second? Oh, thank you. I'm going to take this string, and I'm going to place it through here, right? After I wash my hands, we need to get a sink. I put a string through here, so I don't even have to make holes, and I can hang it, woo, from the branch, just like that. And look at that, dragons. I have a bird feeder. So if you love nature and you want a neat little project and you're not afraid to get a little sticky, you can do a homemade bird feeder. So we have a couple extra rolls, right? We might practice a little more since we have all this seed, and we have a little extra peanut butter. And we love birds, and we want to help out our friends with a feather. Whoa! So on behalf of Flame, I'm Mr. Salerno. Please don't send this to your teachers on Teacher Appreciation Week or Staff Appreciation Week. It probably will get sticky in the mail. You keep it in your backyard. But we hope you have a lot of fun with that, and tune in tomorrow. Thanks, Dragons!